up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with the surprise reaction for you. That is right, the people have spoken and I have listened. We are finally watching TierZoo for the very first time. I gotta give a shout out to Tudar Dinca. I know I'm probably slaughtering that name, I'm sorry, but they've been asking for literally like 3 weeks, every single day in a row, to react to that. So your wish is my command, and we're about to peep out TierZoo's Are Humans OP for the very first time. Now, I've never seen anything on TierZoo, so I don't know what to expect other than I'm beyond hype for this. But before we jump into it, why don't we show TierZoo some love by subscribing to their channel? And if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps out the channel. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, I'm ready, baby. Let's go. TierZoo. Oh, that's loud. Oh.
Human beings. Are they as overpowered?
Dude, I have no clue what to expect on this video, other than just a lot of you requested it. Like, I don't know what this is at all about. It could be about our digestive system. I don't know.
As the game's community would lead you to believe? Short answer, yeah.
Ooh, we're on
They're
the
most
top of the tier
meta-defining
list.
build of all time, and the undisputed top build in the current expansion. But believe it or not, this wasn't always the case. Humans used to get bodied left and right on a daily basis by other players. And it took a pretty long time before the player base learned how to actually make use of the human build's unique abilities.
I just love how he's comparing this to games, bro. I mean, we used to get dominated, but then we used our biggest muscle, our brain, and became OP. Is that what this is about? Everything's on the list? Is that what it is?
The story of the humans' rise to dominance is a really interesting one. And so today, we're going to do an in-depth look at the humans' abilities, their strengths, and their weaknesses. Because yes, they do have weaknesses. We'll also go over notable matchups, and finally look at the steps human players took in order to reach their dominant status. First,
and how we're destroying the world. I know.
their unique abilities.
Dismiss, what?
I touched on this topic in my video about primates, but I'll recap here and also go into more detail. First off the bat, we have their ability to throw things.
Aaron Rodgers!
Other builds can throw things, but humans can do so harder, faster, and further than anyone else. The reason for this is their body structure. Bipedal builds are tough to balance, both in the game development sense and the center of mass sense.
And because we have opposable thumbs. Huh? It's kind of a big deal. Bro, okay. So if we're doing this, if we're getting into TierZoo, let me know in the comments what are some other ones we should react to. I think maybe I'll put a poll up. I'll take the 5 most commented TierZoo videos, the top 5, and I'm gonna make a poll out of it, and whatever wins the poll, we'll react to. Let me know.
Throwing an item with any real force behind it requires serious balance, achieved only by having shorter arms and longer legs. This is why humans can launch projectiles at deadly speeds, whereas other primates kind of just lob things without putting much effort into it.
Hey,
If they
that's a
tried
good throw,
to, they
though.
would knock themselves over. Even if chimpanzees could figure out how to craft a spear, there's no way they could throw it hard enough to deal any significant damage. Next, their stamina
I
regeneration.
mean, that's not what I saw on Planet of the Apes. They actually had guns, so I don't know.
Humans can chase down anything. You try to run from a human, you might outspeed them initially, but you'll run out of stamina much sooner than they will, and they'll catch up to you while you're in your weakened state.
Really?
This is partially because of their superior balance again, but mostly it's because of the human build's unique choice to not spec into fur. This gives them access to the extremely broken ability Sweat. Every other current build that's decent at distance running recharges stamina by using the move Pant. This works great, but it does require the user to stop running.
Bruh. I didn't realize this was gonna be so educational. We getting our learn on chat. Because of fur. Well, what about really hairy humans? I mean, we've seen people that got beard on their back and their front. Does that mean their endurance is not as good? Riddle me that.
Sweat, on the other hand, works better while moving,
Yes, Kid Bill!
massively extending the distance a human player can run. They've got a few other important abilities that are essential to their kit, but aren't unique to humans. Their ability to speak is unique among mammals, but some birds can pull it off too. In humans, the ability to speak allows them to use one of their signature moves, Teach, which drastically boosts skill point gain, mitigating the main penalty a player receives upon getting a game over. Humans and birds also share another unique.
I love how. So, chat, is this how TierZoo's all of their videos are, they use like as if this was in a game, like everything's in-game analogy. I think it's super clever, dude, comparing everything to hit points and survive points and end game. Like, it's pretty dope.
Unique trait, which is being able to stand upright. Standing upright is extremely useful for dealing with stealth builds that might normally be using tall grass to hide. Tool use also might be thought of as a human-exclusive move, and it certainly is the most effective at humans, but it turns out a pretty wide array of other builds can also do it. Birds, primates, cephalopods, and even fish can use tools on occasion. But sweating and throwing, uniquely human. Now onto their weaknesses.
I got that sweat,
and yes,
baby!
It's true that currently most
sweat.
human players can subvert these with their crafting skill. But it's important to recognize that without equipment, the human build isn't necessarily unstoppable. The decision to not have fur granted humans a massive buff to mobility at the cost of stealth. In the mammal faction, fur is a prerequisite to all the major stealth abilities like camouflage, and lack of stealth abilities means getting in close on their targets is a serious challenge. The human builds lack—
Nope, I don't care. I don't care if that tiger's a pet. I ain't creeping up on it, dude. You don't know if it's gonna go just, back to its olden days and, its primal instincts, bro. I ain't trying to do that. Bite your face off and eat your cerebellum. Heck no.
Lack of fur also means they have very low defense.
Oh my god,
both from
dude.
physical attacks and from environmental effects. Bare skin offers almost zero armor, to the point where even players from lower weight classes have no trouble dealing damage to humans. And bare skin also takes quite a bit of damage from the sun, too.
True that.
Humans are also pretty limited when it comes to the power stat. Physically, they're the weakest of the great apes, and don't really have any good options for dealing damage. They lack the classic high damage bite attack that nearly every other non-herbivorous build relies on, instead having to resort to blunt attacks like punch and kick, which we all know aren't very effective.
Bro, was that real life? Was that dude really punching him? And that's another thing that we have. Stupidity. I mean, that has to be a count against us, is our stupidity. There are some pretty dumb animals too. I mean, I am a dog person through and through. I will be the first to admit there are some pretty stupid dogs. I mean, come on. They're man's best friend for a reason.
Against builds that have thick fur or skin. The last major weakness I can see is that they're pretty bad at dealing with stealth. The lack of night vision means darkness can really hamper their ability to locate
Unless
targets.
if we put on our night
vision. A strong
vision.
sense of smell means camouflage is especially useful against them. Okay, now let's talk about matchups. Obviously, a key feature of the human build is being able to craft equipment. Given basic equipment like low-level armor and hunting gear,
or a
the
grenade.
human's best matchup is going to be medium-large mammals. Unlike blunt damage, piercing damage is quite effective versus builds with thick hide. But on defense,
so
they're actually pretty—
do this on all the videos too, like matchups and verses and stuff like that? I mean, that's why we always win, bruh.
awful. A human's only option on defense against a large mammal is intimidation, unless they've got some crazy high-level equipment. But I'll make a video on power creep later. The classic human equipment cannot stop a charging tank main unless the intimidate attempt works. But overall, this matchup is one of the reasons humans became top tier.
Tougher.
Hardly
What's
any
the
builds have
question
favorable
mark?
matchups against tanks. But that's not to say humans don't have their counters though. As I said before, stealth can be really effective against them due to their lack of a keen—
I mean, dude, that is pretty terrifying. Imagine if you're out camping and you just see the like, dude, you're dead. Unless if you got a gun. A pew-pew! Just mow them down and be like, what? What about your night vision now, suckers? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that junk up in that trunk? I'm gonna get. Okay, I don't know why that just popped in my head. Shh. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, mama. Okay, this ain't karaoke hour. This is TierZoo.
sense of smell and night vision.
That's how my
Humans
brain
have the
works.
ability
My
to win
brain
pretty much
works
any
in
fight
song.
as long as they've got time to prepare. But taken by surprise, humans have a lot fewer options. Another thing humans have trouble dealing with is flight.
That was real life, dude. That was. I want to see the rest of that video to see what happened, dude.
Weapon. Players with high aerial mobility are pretty safe during flight. Now, as far as I know, there aren't any bird builds powerful enough to one-shot humans, which is important because blunt attacks like punches are actually quite effective against birds.
See?
Birds have hollow bones that are resistant to tension and torsion, but not compression. This is the opposite of mammal bones, which are resistant to compression and tension, but not torsion.
I'm gonna fry you
The
like
point
some
is,
chicken.
birds aren't the best choice against humans, but flight has been unlocked by 4 different classes in the game. Birds, which we just discussed, aren't a good choice. Bats, which do even less damage than birds. Reptiles, which unfortunately had their aerial builds banned in patch 1.3.1. And insects. Flying eusocial insects have by far the best matchup versus humans in the entire game. Humans have zero counterplay against a swarm of stinging insects.
Oh,
I
we
mean,
don't.
sure, there are special items that they can use to combat swarms if they're
No,
prepared.
they're terrible.
But the amount of human mains who've chosen that
They're
as one of their
terrible.
prestigious
If anyone's ever been stung by anything, you know you're screwed. Yeah, insects, bro. Oh, I hate spiders. Spiders and ticks. Those are. I'm not scared of many things in life, chat. I'm really not. I love scaring. I love just about everything. I do not like spiders and ticks. I'll chill next to a snake, a bear, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! I'll be best friends with them. You put me next to a spider or tick? Heck to the no, bro. Now, I don't really like stinging insects, but I'm not like scared of them. I just don't want to be stung. Like, I'm not like, yeah, come sting me, sucker. No, I'm like, get away from me before I squish you. Yes, fear my wrath. Stingers? You may sting me, but I'll squish you. Huh? What hurts worse? You stinging me or me squishing you to death? Take that, stinging insects. Squish. Hulk smash. Oh, hey, he's right here. Hey, Hulk smash. I'm an idiot. I know. Just say it.
abilities is
Hot
pretty
sauce, you're
small.
an idiot.
Humans' lack of fur means they have no innate defense against stings.
That's
Stings
why
also have
smash
the chance
them.
to proc the anaphylaxis.
Oh, Here's how you know if you're an OG movie fan. This is off the movie called My Girl, and that's Macaulay Culkin, the dude from Home Alone. 07's, little fun fact for you, he's allergic to bees, and he's about to die. 07's. I'm not laughing at people who are allergic to bees, by the way. I was just making a point, a comment on a movie. Don't cancel me. I didn't say anything about people that are allergic to bees. I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, mama. It's crazy how that song keeps popping up. Anyways,
Debuff,
I'm
which
rambling
can
on.
actually lead to a game over.
See, I
And
called
it's for this
that.
reason that the high score for human
spiders,
eliminations
bro.
belongs to the
Cows.
African
Whoa, did that just say cows killed
over.
20
And it's
people
for
a
this
year?
reason
Snakes only... Bruh, no, cap! Cap! Spiders only kill 7 people a year. What, in one country? In one city? Bro, brown recluse spiders. I'm cat, that's cap.
that the high score for
20 cows, dude. What?
human elimination
Dogs? Dogs kill more people than spiders? Where's your reference? I want to see this.
belongs to the
Other mammals kill
African
deer?
honeybee, known better by its community.
See what I'm saying, dude? That's why you just gotta smash them. You see something flying with the stinger, you Hulk smash it. 07's to the stingers.
Given name the killer bee. And even if the stings don't proc the allergic reaction effect, they will still definitely achieve their primary goal of dropping their resolve to 0 and granting you control over the territory. And we can see that lately the viability of killer bees has only been growing now that they've expanded their territory outside of Africa.
Shut up, dude. Don't.
Which brings
Why are you
me to
trying
my
to
main
scare me,
point.
TierZoo?
Are humans overpowered? Well, just like the Africanized honeybee, humans really only became OP once they escaped the African server and invaded other areas. Notice how humans took down megafauna across every terrestrial server except Africa. The African tank mains have the matchup experience and counterplay options to deal with the vast array of skills humans have access to. But the rest of the community was totally unprepared to deal with the rapid invasion
Bro, you see, that can't be a real video. Those are guns. People are just unloading on them.
of new human mains invading their competitive scene.
Where's that fire?
In
Oh,
other
that might be
words, the
fire. I
depth-
thought that was fully automatic machine guns, bro.
This could have prevented the massive destabilization of the current meta if they'd region-locked humans. Staying competitive in the meta requires a good player constantly be leveling up their skills.
Dude, okay,
There's
Chad,
no
this
better
is cool.
example of this than the
is
rapid
cool.
rise to dominance that humans experienced. If you'd like to level up your own skills and unlock new ones, I highly recommend Skillshare. Skillshare is an
Oh,
online
this
learning
ad read
community
is
with over
OP,
20,000
bro.
classes in design, business,
Time to level
technology,
up,
and more.
chat.
Premium membership gives
You
you
gotta
unlimited access to
smash
high-quality
against them
courses on
stinging
must-know
bugs.
topics, so you can improve your skills,
Time to,
unlock new
go
opportunities, and
OP.
do the work you love. I especially love their course on
Bro,
motion graphics,
shut
which is taught by the
up.
folks behind In a Nutshell. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with the special.sh/TierZoo3. Act now for the special offer and start learning today. And special thanks to my patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to see more from me,
Okay,
my Patreon
TierZoo,
and
I
social
see
media are
you,
in the
fam. I see you. How humans broke the game. Oh, we can't jump into stuff
This
yet.
video-
No, stop it. Ah. Let me bring you in, chat, bruh. Okay, again, I might be slaughtering the name, I'm sorry, but Tudar Dinca, much love, fam. Thanks again. They have, I think, every single day for 3 weeks, put, you know, day whatever, requesting Hot Sauce reacts to TierZoo. Now, I'm not saying that's gonna work for everybody, but it worked for them, and I did some research. I'm like, oh, okay. TierZoo's got some, looks like some other people, so that's a big thing too, right? When I look into reacting to someone new, have they had reactions done to them before? If they have had reactions done to them, that means that that creator, for the most part, allows reactions. If it's someone I look up and there's no reactions to them, that doesn't mean I'm the first. It means people have reacted to them and the reactions got blocked, which is not safe to do. So yeah, TierZoo, dude, this is cool. So like I said, chat, let me know in the comments, what are some other TierZoo videos you guys want me to peep out? I'll probably take the top 5 like most commented ones and put a poll up in my community tab, and the winner will be reacted to. This was cool though. Again, I love the whole super creative way of making a video and just kind of ranking things and giving it like a game aspect, which everyone can understand. So, but yeah, us humans, I mean, we're pretty OP, but us being OP is also destroying everything in its path. So it's a gift and a curse for being OP. You know, yeah, regardless of how you feel about global warming and stuff like that, humans are destroying everything. But we're here, and we're at top of the food chain. Until AI, though. I mean, AI, right? That's a thing. Any of you guys seen the Terminator? Now I just sound crazy, but ChatGPT is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I was watching a Joe Rogan and Elon Musk interview, dude. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, hey, guys, make sure you show TierZoo some love by subscribing to the channel. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this. More TierZoo reactions coming. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, be kind to one another. And that's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Gonna love for the Souls gang. Peace out. I love you guys.